Hey, it's Ice Age TV, and what's Ice Age doing today? And if you look, follow my videos, I was driving my Bronco the last time you saw me, and today I'm in my Ford Mach-E electric vehicle, and oh my gosh, I've got 2,800 miles in this thing. I was gone for 2 weeks. I haven't even driven it, for 2 weeks plus, and I don't even drive it every day. But look, I got 2,800 miles on this bad boy. Boy, I tell you what, this thing is just so much fun. This new Ford Mach-E, and people are probably saying, yeah, but I've heard this story before. Yeah, I know. But the story you haven't heard is what I'm getting ready to do today, and that is, am I getting ready to have a second Bronco? A Ford Bronco that I ordered the exact same day as my other Ford Bronco, but I made it a 2-door instead of a 4-door, and it's a cyber orange, which it's not. It's a school bus yellow in my eyes. In some ways I wish I would have gone for a different color, but well, it is what it is. I guess I can wrap it right. Or hey, if it's cyber orange, I guess some people be like, come on man, that's a badass color. Right, so yes, what am I doing? So right now I'm driving over to Kuhn's Baltimore Ford to go check out my just delivered. This is crazy. I got back in town late Tuesday night. If you watch my tow the Bronco vehicle gas mileage and which fuel to burn video from Florida to Virginia. And so Wednesday morning, my sales guy gives me a text and sends me a video of my Bronco being delivered off the car carrier that morning. So it came in Wednesday. Today's Friday, and I finally have some time to break loose to go check her out and see if this deal goes down. I mean, here's the thing. My best finance guy is apparently on vacation out of town, which, yikes. I talk in many of my videos, if you don't have relationships with these financial guys, these dealerships, and the banks, just the deals don't get done. The banks, come on. If anybody's, how many cars does this guy have? How many vehicles? He needs another one? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm going to touch that guy at the 10-foot pole. So here's the dilemma. My key guy that's on vacation now won't be back till next week. Meanwhile, the dealership's like, come on, man, you got to come get this vehicle, because now people are clamoring all over it and blah, blah, blah. And, in all fairness and sincereness to them, they're good. They're not, bugging me. But it'd be nice just to get the thing out of there before everybody starts just crawling all over it and wanting it. And I know if I'm a person, I'll come to the dealership, and I see that vehicle sitting out front, you get all excited only to find out it's, for somebody else. I can't stand that. That's like, oh my God. Don't even, just get it out of here. Don't show it. So today is one of those deals. I'd have to honestly say that I'd say it's a 50-50 shot that if I pull this off today, because my key guy is not in town that knows kind of how to make things work. And, but at the same time, for me, let's go ahead and see if, maybe we can get something done. So maybe it'll be like, hey, yeah, not a big deal, and we'll get everything in order, and there you go. You got another Bronco. So follow me along as I drive over to Kuhn's Baltimore Ford to check out my 2021 Ford Bronco Wild Track package. And, once again, it's a 2021, even though I have a 2022. And if you watch my other videos, you'll hear the same conversation again is, how did I get a 2022 Bronco back in January, but yet now I'm picking up a 2021 Bronco? It's just, there's no rhyme or reason of what Ford's doing, how they're doing this stuff. And one of my concerns is this 2021 vehicle, that they showed it built back in December, but then they kind of reversed that, and then they held it, and now here it is, April 22nd, and they're just, just literally the dealership just got it 2 days ago. And so why did they hold that vehicle? Was it chips? Possible. Was it motor issues? I mean, if you're following the forums, there's been a lot of motor issues, that 2.7 V6 twin turbo gas engine. And what's really weird is they've got serial numbers on these motors where it's like an AA series run out of the gate, and then my 2022 has an AB series. So what's that all about? So today, is this motor going to be an AA series, which it should be, because that motor was built last year before the vehicle was supposedly built December 13th. Is that factual? I don't know. So I'll have to look at the inside door jam to see the build date on it. And then is the serial number an AA or AB on the engine? So there's a lot of variables, which I kind of want to look at. And I've had kind of mixed feelings. Is this a vehicle that I'm buying that's possibly an issue vehicle? Which, yikes. So anyways, a lot of things going on in the Ice HTV as I continue my path of getting yet another vehicle. And it is over. It's not over yet. I mean, oh my gosh, I got a whole other vehicle coming next month. Supposedly my F-150 Lightning truck is being built the first week of May. Which, oh my gosh, if I pull off that deal, if I pulled off that deal, you're talking since January. 10 vehicles. 10 vehicles. Me. I mean, is anybody listening to that? Oh my God. Yeah, how crazy am I? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm crazy. Been crazy my whole life, can you tell? Yeah, how many cars you purchased in your lifetime? 200 plus cars? Are you kidding me? What? Yeah, so do I get the opportunity to drive every vehicle they make before I pass in this physical world? Maybe. I don't know if I'll qualify for the rolls or the $500,000, $1 million cars, but hey, never know, right? So hey, follow me along in the Ice Age TV Ford Bronco number 2 purchase of the day if I pull that off. And I know for anybody out there waiting for their Bronco, they'll be like, oh my God, you're telling me you got one Bronco and now you're getting another one and I still haven't even gotten my Bronco. How the hell does this work? All right, follow me along. All right, yellow light is at the caution to go to the Ford dealer. Coons Baltimore Ford, here we are. And do they have my Bronco outside today? Has it been PDI'd? We're gonna find out here in a second, aren't we? As we pull up to the front of Coons Baltimore Ford. But you know what? It's just, look at that there. Yeah, that's all by right there. Right, the Ferrari. Yeah. So how's inventory looking today? Ooh, they got a Hellcat. Bronco. Okay, let's check her out. The adventures of purchase number 2 Bronco. And there's my lady. All right, here she is. Holy crow. It's crazy. I ordered this so long ago. I don't even remember what I freaking ordered, basically. I really kind of tamed it down so it wouldn't be too pricey. But here's the thing, which I mentioned this. This vehicle was built on 12/21. So this is built December 13th. And then they pulled it back. But why? But here's the next thing. This is the AA motor. For anybody around here trying to figure out what I'm talking about, down here, in here, it says AA, okay? So, and I have an AB series on my Hot Pepper Red. So what's really interesting here, being that, I ordered this and this is 10 grand less than my Hot Pepper Red because I didn't get the adaptive cruise. I didn't put the technology package in it. And I just noticed I didn't even put a freaking tow package on it, which it's not the end of the day, but I'm thinking, wow. But this is just so much different. And the room, like look in the back area here, like my tool box that I bought for my other one, it wouldn't even fit back here. So the storage, totally different. That's even interesting. I don't even notice this on my other one. And that's something. And then, so you get in the back seat, you know, it's a whole different ball game. If you got to grab this here to pull this forward, or you just grab this here and it slides, which that's interesting. And then just the front panels come off. You have to take the whole rear section off to get that off. So seats are the same, and everything else is the same here. And so now, wow. I mean, this is just really, you know, it's a wild track, but yet it's just a little bit more, you know, not loaded up like my hot pepper red. But I really wanted that retro look. That was my goal. Really wanted the two-door retro look. So, wow. How does this all play out today, right? Does this deal come together? You have to think this thing just hauls butt because it's lighter. Oh my gosh. But it's interesting too is this is a black, you know, it's that, can't think of the word, but it isn't, my other one's like a flat surface like this. This is like that bright, shiny plastic. All right. A lot of noise going on here. People race up and down the street. Yikes. You know, in this picture here, you can definitely see that orange like flake. So this gives it a little bit more of a orange look to it, which I'd rather really have more of an orange look to this vehicle. So, all right, let's walk inside and see what they can do. See what they do for me, right? Yeah, another thing I'm noticing right now is the door handles are painted. So 2021, I guess painted door handles, the black plastic flashy stuff on the mirrors. So I guess they took a few things away for 2022. I'm pretty sure I'm accurate in that. I really like that modular roof. It looks really good. Up here it looks really good. Gonna go get it cleaned up. Say what? All right, look what I just bought. If you're like, wait a second, you bought the Ferrari California edition? Boy, that's tempting. 2011, yikes. I better leave here as quickly as possible, right? No, actually, I just bought this. So the deal went down, and I now am the proud owner of 2 Broncos. Look at this. It's interesting how this paint does, you know, really radiate that orange color in it, even though it looks so doggone yellow far away. And wow, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to come back, you know, and get it later. So I'll make another video as I come back this evening or tomorrow to pick her up. And oh my goodness, it's just crazy, even for myself. You have no idea what I've been through during the challenges the last few years with the pandemic and everything. Wow. All right. All right, it's time to get the Mach-E. Yippee yahoo, right? Oh my gosh, this car is just so much fun. I mean, this is just such a great vehicle. All right. Wow, Skr. I mean, this is just crazy. If you're following my videos and you're seeing what I've done here to just past January, I mean, oh my goodness, this has to go down for a record for me in the shortest amount of time, me buying vehicles. And, you know, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that people just don't know, that a year ago I was getting rid of a ton of vehicles. Yeah, a year ago I was shedding a lot of vehicles just because the pandemic got me. So not illness wise, but yeah, I got sick. But yeah, financially wise, but this is just crazy what's playing out here for me. And wow. So if you're kind of new to watching this video of me posting, wow, I've got a second Bronco, what you don't know, if you haven't been following the channels, is, I ordered in July of 2020, during the pandemic, 2 Broncos. I went to Ford's website, and, I built a Bronco, and I placed an order with one dealership, being Kuhn Sterling Ford, Virginia, for a 4-door Wild Track. Actually, at that time, Cactus Gray. And then, I pushed the button. I put a $100 deposit, if I remember correctly, and I picked Kuhn Sterling Ford, Virginia, to be the dealer to deal with. And so then I went to build another Ford Bronco, and this time I thought, I'll get a 2-door, but not as loaded up as my 4-door, and and think about it, this could be the retro Bronco. This is really, to me, the pictures portrayed that cyber orange of being more of that 70s, in my opinion, kind of that oranger color Bronco. And so I really kind of base it off of that. And I thought to myself, it'd be cool if maybe my daughter would have something to drive as well. It isn't hers, but, it'd be something that she could, possibly be excited about as well. So I ordered both of those vehicles, one from Kuhn Sterling Ford, then I ordered another one from Kuhn's Ford Baltimore, the 2-door Wild Track package. And, the orders were placed within minutes of each other. And I got confirmation of the deposits. And so then, you fast forward now to last year, during the pandemic, we were getting notices in 2021 that all these vehicles, were having delays due to the pandemic-related problems. And, understandable. So, October of last year, one of my Ford guys, reaches out and says, hey, man, at the Kuhn Sterling Ford, hey, there's a new color available, and you could now actually change your color. You still have time to do that. And so I did. So for the 4-door Bronco Hot Pepper Red, at the last minute in October of last year, I changed the order to a different color, and I added a stripe on it, the Wild Track, lower stripe. And I think that's about, and I think I added the front bumper as well, changed the front bumper, and I put the push bar on it. And I even kind of thought to myself, with me making these changes, this will probably push the vehicle out further than my other order because I'm changing things. But I was like, yeah, whatever. If I don't get it till spring or summer, that's fine. So, kind of backtrack a little bit from what I just said to you. Back in July of 2020, the pandemic was doing a lot of financial harm to a lot of businesses, including mine. And when I put that order in, I really felt like, by the time that vehicle comes in, will I even really feel good about committing to that purchase? So, I pushed the button for both vehicles, but even in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, I don't know, if I'll even be able to really justify buying these vehicles due to financial hardships. But I did that, and I thought, well, worst case is I ordered them. Isn't like I don't have to take them. Good Lord, not realizing back then that holy crow, people would be happy that I didn't take the vehicle. And if you're a Ford Bronco, follower, you get that conversation. So anyway, back to October of this past year, I changed my order. And what's really weird is the yellow, cyber orange one, I got notifications through Ford that vehicle was being built December 13th, in which it was. And so meanwhile, I was totally not really fixated on my other order that I chose for the Hot Pepper Red. And so then I'm getting notifications in December the vehicle's been built. And then in late December, I'm getting notifications that the 2-door Wild Track is going to be delivered to Kuhn's Baltimore Ford probably about January 4th or 5th. And I'm thinking, wow, that's awesome. It's incredible. So, but, as time went by, the vehicle never showed up. And then, meanwhile, I get a build date on my now 2022 model, because I went to the hot pepper red color, which they didn't offer that in 2021. And now I'm getting a build date in that thing of like, I think January 8th or 11th. I can't even remember. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then the Cyber Orange, the delivery dates keep on getting pushed out. And then I'm getting a phone call from my Kuhn Sterling Ford that my hot pepper red 2022 has been delivered at the dealership. Does this make any sense? Meanwhile, my 2021 that I just did a deal on is now just sitting idle somewhere and going nowhere. And if you're a Ford Bronco follower or whatever, you know all this conversation. Others that aren't into this Bronco like I am and others, you don't really get all that conversation. But whole point is, it's just been a fiasco for Ford getting this Bronco to the market. It's just incredible. I mean, it's sad stories. There's a lot of mad people out there that are just really not happy because of this rollout of the Bronco happened during the pandemic. So anyway, so here we are now. Here I am now today, April 22nd, 2022. I have finally received my two-door Bronco, that I ordered in July of 2020. And for me, the car gods, I call it the car gods, the deal went down, and it went down very smoothly. And now I'm the proud owner of a second Bronco. And I know anybody watches this channel that is the Bronco person that doesn't have one. I would be right there with you right now going, oh my God, how does this work? This guy now has two Broncos, and I haven't even gotten one. How is this fair? Right. Right. I don't disagree. But here's the thing. The one vehicle I ordered was in my personal name. The other vehicle I ordered was in my company name. So it's two different things. So I think that anybody who ordered two Broncos in the same name, I don't know. I guess that could play out that they get them as well. I don't know. It's no rhyme and reason, or just doesn't make any sense on how Ford's kind of doing this. So, but anyways, hey, the exciting news is I now have a two-door Bronco, and I have a four-door Bronco, and I have two Broncos. And it'll be really interesting to drive the two-door just to see how much different that ride is, because it's a shorter wheelbase. So I'm going to be really excited to get out there and drive that vehicle and share my experience about this. Is it a little choppier? I would think it's a little sportier, a little faster. It's the same suspension, same package. And now here's the dilemma. I lit up the channel for Lethal Performance to get the AWE exhaust. Yeah, I did a great, it's my opinion, right? I did a review on the AWE exhaust catback for the Bronco. And I swear I just saw on the Bronco forum the other day that Lethal Performance was saying you better grab like the last one. Oh, great. Because literally, when I get back in, I'm going to go to their website, and I'm going to try to order another catback system for this thing right away. I just love that exhaust. But here's the thing. Since that's such a shorter vehicle, two-door vehicle, will you get even more of a exhaust note, out of that vehicle? I would think you would, but do you get a little bit more interior noise? All right, the phone's a little funky on me here. So hey, follow me along as I now head back home. Here's the dilemma. I didn't trade anything for the vehicle. And, so how do we get it home? It's 50 miles. It's an hour drive to the dealership from where I live. So now, I guess the next adventure is going to be, my next video will be me going to pick up the Bronco and then sharing my, driving experience with the Bronco. So, wow. This is just free even for me right now. I've been running solid for the last few weeks, traveling. Anybody travels and goes places and takes care of family and tries to keep everybody entertained. It's a lot of work. You don't really understand that until you do it. So I've been on the road, for the last 2 weeks, been away from my business, and now I'm back, and there's so many things I'm having to do to pick up the pieces because now it's grass cutting time and taking care of property, whatever. People kind of, every day's their own challenges, but the whole point is, for me, it's just kind of moving pretty quickly, and it's like, wow, for this to have played out, even for me, I'm kind of just stunned right now. I mean, like, my emotions kind of like, this is unbelievable. Okay? You're talking now, I believe, 9 vehicles. And I've got a F-150 Lightning truck that may be coming in here in the next 2-3 weeks. I mean, oh my God. And if you watch this channel, I know this guy's nuts. This guy's, oh my God. Yeah. Yes. I don't disagree. Holy crow. It should be Ice Age TV garage. I mean, Jay Leno. How many vehicles has Jay Leno bought in the last 90 days? I doubt he bought 9. Hey, thanks for watching my Ice Age TV videos. And this will be part 1 of the Bronco 2-door purchase and experience. I'm driving the Mach-E back in right now. I mean, this thing is just so much fun. What a great vehicle. It's hands-free. I mean, it's just so much fun. Yeah, so I'm driving the Mach-E back home. Yeah, probably some people have been like, well, why didn't you take the Bronco and leave the Mach-E? I'd be like, yeah, I know I should have, but I didn't. This is all an adaptive cruise right now. It's all hands-free steering. I mean, it's just incredible. And yeah, I want my kid to be part of to pick up the Broncos. That's what it's all about. But anyways, thanks for watching Ice Age TV part 1, and we'll have part 2 coming up shortly.